Well, it's here. A new Nintendo console has come. I have been a huge fan of Nintendo since I was a toddler. In fact, I was one of those children who was screaming crazy on Christmas morning in 1996 when the Nintendo 64 came out. And I am only just a little bit less excited about what's here on the table from me. Wonder where I pre-ordered it from. Anyway, this, without further ado, we'll just go ahead and cut into it. Watch, it'll be like some sort of kitchen product or something. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Get in on this. Oh, look at that packaging.
Ooh.
Yeah. So very small box. Surprisingly small for a whole console. Whole console right here in this box. Before we move on to this guy, let's just look here. Probably more excited about this than anything. Zelda. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It has been getting tens across the board from reviewers saying that it is quite possibly the greatest video game ever created. So we'll break into that in just a second. But let's get on to the meaty stuff here. They didn't even put any tape on it. They didn't want to scar the beauty of this package. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop this open. This number, and the first thing, well, the smell of new electronics is second to none. You really have to smell the package. It's part of it. So the first thing I wanted to greet you with is the system itself and the supposedly innovative new controllers, the Joy-Con as they're calling them. Heard a lot of people say a lot of things about it. Let's pop the console out first. And very small, compact little guy. That's it. That's the whole system right here. Everything goes in it. It's got USB-C on the bottom for charging. Game cards go up here in the top. And I am told, or I've learned today, that they've actually flavored the game cartridges to make them bitter so that children won't eat them. I will be licking a cartridge later to confirm, but that's what I've been told. So this is the console. We got a little kickstand here, so just for kicks. While I'm setting this up, we'll go ahead and set that right there. Joy-Con. This is the Joy-Con Right, and boy, it is tiny. So the premise is you can snap these into the console and play it like a handheld, or you can pull it out and you can just sort of relax and play with your arms wherever you want to put them. Let's go ahead and the ceremonial first snapping in of a Joy-Con.
Let me get this close up.
Oh yeah. Oh, it made it click.
Oh, it snaps. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap, quite literally. And here is the right one. Actually, that's the left one. This was the right one. So there it is. Handheld mode. First impression holding it is that it is small. I mean, it's the joysticks are a little small. The buttons, told that they're about the same size as a 3DS button. This will probably take a little getting used to from somebody who's used an Xbox controller for ages and ages. But anyway, I'll drop that back up for just a second. Let's look at Tier 2, because there are several levels to this box. We've just scratched the surface. Let's take the tray off the top here, and boom! We've got that stuff that no one ever reads. That's right there. Let's get rid of that. And 3 compartments first. Which will I tackle? I'll do this one. HDMI cable, because no one has any of those. We have plenty of HDMI cables, but it's nice that they give you another one. This is the USB-C AC adapter, which does not come with a full-size brick on it like the Xbox, which is nice. It's a little more compact. These are, so if anybody ever played a Wii, you know they had wrist straps on the Wii. This is so that people don't hurl their Joy-Con through the screen when they're playing games. Supposedly, this slides on the same way that it does the system. You're supposed to match, there's a little plus sign, you're supposed to match plus to plus and minus to minus, and there you have it. It also makes the controller a little bigger, so if you're playing a two-player game, you can actually give one of these to a friend, and then you use this one, and you've got two controllers in the box. So little clicky buttons up here, give you some shoulder buttons for your tiny controller, and supposedly make it feel a little more comfortable since it's a little bigger. And if you get 1-2 switch, this is how you would milk the cow, with 1-2 switch. So hate that I don't have that game. Not paying $50 for a bunch of tech demos though. So in the middle here, we got another one of these. We have the Joy-Con grip. Okay, this being a hybrid console, I've heard it's difficult to take these out, so we'll just see. Oh, no problem whatsoever. So being a hybrid console, of course, you can dock it and play on your TV. And when you're playing on your TV, it might be a little weird to just be holding these randomly. So you got this grip thing here, which you also satisfyingly click in. And you've got some semblance of an actual real controller. It does feel like some semblance of an actual real controller. I could play like this, pretty sure. But anyway, grip. And that means that brings us to our final piece of the package over here in the far right-hand compartment. This is the dock, which allows you to connect the Switch to your TV in an instant, in seconds. You can be playing a game like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, on a handheld console, clip it in, and then slide that console right into this dock. And just like that, it pops up on your television, and you're playing like any other console. So there you have it, the whole package. These guys, dock, game console. Oh, I almost forgot opening up the box here for this guy. And
Let me get the over-the-shoulder on this one.
yeah, get the over-the-shoulder one. This is very small compared to other games. This is going to be difficult, I know. So we'll just have to skip through this later. Oh no, look, I got a corner. And I'm not going to lick the game card as soon as I take it out of the box. So here it is. Now, in my day, when I was a kid, you got an instruction manual and all maps and cool things inside, and I've been told that they just give you the game, so there's nothing to clip in or anything like that. But this is the whole game, so biggest Zelda game ever on the smallest game card ever. The system only comes with 32 gigabytes of memory. A lot of people are upset about that, but when you consider if you bought the games physically, you're like getting an SD card with every game on it. You don't have to install the games like you do on PS4 or Xbox One. You just play them directly off the card, and that means that you can load them up instantly. And I'm guessing this will go in front ways, so there goes that. Close it up, and you should be able to start the system up. Just flash Nintendo, oh, Switch. And it's going to want me to go through the setup process. So I won't go through that here on this video, but thank you very much for joining me for my unboxing out of the thousands of unboxings that have probably been posted today. Appreciate you checking it out, and see you later. Keep switching.